Hello friends, in today's class we are going to see that how syntax analysis is done, and that process is called as parsing. Welcome again. The next topic is parsing. Okay, and the entire syntax analysis is also known as your parser. Okay, syntax analysis is also known as parsing. Okay, so we have a what is a parsing basically. Okay, so we are starting with the topic parsing, and we will define this topic just theoretically that parsing is a process by which, okay, so now parsing is a process. Parsing is a process by which it can be determined whether a given string W can be derived from the grammar G. Okay, so now what we are given here is a grammar. G is the grammar. Grammar is given to us, and we are given with a W. W is a string. So I want to know whether can I derive this W from G, and alternatively what we want to check here is a W is element of language generated by the grammar or not. Okay, and we call this thing, we want to find out this answer, and this is one of the problem in decidable or undecidable, one of the problem in context-free grammar, that is a membership problem. So we want to determine whether the given W is a member of language generated by the grammar or not. So this is nothing but a membership problem. Now, if W is element of language generated by the grammar, now answer will be yes or answer will be no. Now here, if the answer is yes, then the W is syntactically correct. And if it is no, then W is not syntactically correct. Okay, so there is some error. So now that is the process that we call it as a parsing. And suppose if I say just int a is equal to 10, forgot to put a semicolon, then it's not a correct statement, not syntactically correct. But this statement, if I just write int a is equal to 10 and then put a semicolon, then this one is the correct one. So that is the process that we are going to learn over here, that how we can identify whether this W is element of language generated by the grammar. So now there are two categories of parsing. Now two parsers are there, two categories of parsing. And this category, the first one is the top-down parsing. Okay, so this term we have used it so many times, so that is top-down parsing. And the second one is the bottom-up parsing. Okay, so now top down, and for a given parse tree, the approach, say many things about this, the process. So suppose this is my grammar S derive AS, and then finally a B, and my string is, let's say, AAB. So this is this approach where I'll start with S and I'll work towards the leaf like this, A, S, one more time, A, S, and then finally I'll come up to this B. Okay, so that process is known as this from top to bottom. Okay, now that is the meaning of top to bottom. That is called top down parsing. And we'll see the approaches. We will see this, how does it actually work. But if I just I'll go upward direction, that start with leaves, and I work towards the root, that is S, and that is basically called as a bottom up parser. Okay, so that two different approaches are there in case of parsing. And if you want to learn the compiler design, this is one of the most important topic you need to learn. So the next we will learn the working principle of and variations of top down parsing. We'll complete it, and then we'll come to this bottom up parsing, his variation and working style. Okay, so thank you for this session. We'll stop.